Confronted with the facts of an illegal border crossing surge, now ranging from 1,000 to 4,000 crossings a day, the new head of the Department of Homeland Security last week denied it was a crisis.
I think that the answer is no. I think there is a challenge at the border that we are managing, and we have our resources dedicated to managing it.
So overwhelming is the challenge that over the weekend, Texas Governor Greg Abbott tweeted he's launching Operation Lone Star, a deployment of National Guard, DPS officers, air, ground, marine, and tactical border security assets to deny Mexican cartels and smugglers the ability to move drugs and people into Texas. Under the previous administration, the border crisis had abated significantly.
This was a situation where the Biden administration was so eager to want to declare Trump policies cruel at the border that they took away policies that were clearly working, and they reversed agreements that we had with Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador, and with Mexico to stop the traffic at Mexico's southern border. And they invited this crisis, they created this crisis, and so I think it's important now that they own this crisis.
Well, it just cries out for the fact that we really do need comprehensive immigration reform. We need to have a policy that reflects the values of America. We certainly do not want to see divided families that occurred under the prior administration.
Comprehensive immigration reform remains elusive because of the closely divided Senate, leaving U.S. border policy to wild swings as Trump-era executive orders give way to Biden's. The shift symbolized by Trump's unfinished wall, where construction has stopped in areas frequently crossed.
We have about 250 miles left to build that's already under contract. If you cancel those contracts, the American taxpayer will still be out the billions of dollars.
I just got back from the border. They're changing every policy of Trump that worked. So we're going to be dealing with, as a nation, out-of-control immigration. And by the summer, you're going to have 1 million people coming into this country illegally, all because the liberals can do it.
The new policies have greatly worsened the single greatest problem that Democrats railed against during the Trump years, the plight of unaccompanied minors. On March 2nd, the Washington Examiner reported that President Biden was presented a policy document that forecast 117,000 children will arrive at the U.S.-Mexican border without a parent or guardian in 2021. Whether it's termed a crisis or a challenge, the surge in border crossings may lead to a payoff for Democrats. Their bill, H.R. 1, would greatly relax voter ID requirements in every state, enabling virtually anyone to vote without an ID or address verification, potentially ensuring Democratic majorities for years to come. Doug McKelway for the Washington Examiner.